How to create Shopify store. So in this video, I'll be guiding you step by step on how to exactly go about creating a Shopify store. So let's start. So one of the first things you will need to do, of course, is have a Shopify account. Now, if you don't have a Shopify account, don't worry. You can actually click the link in the description below to get started. And when you use the link in the description below to create your Shopify account, you can use Shopify for free for 3 days. And then after that, you can continue using Shopify for $1 for the next 3 months. Alright, so once you've created the account using the link in the description below, right, you're gonna have this welcome dashboard, right? So this is where you're going to be able to manage all your things in regard to your Shopify store, right? So here's where you'll be able to manage orders, add products, respond to customers, right? Customize your online store. So one of the first things, of course, when you're first starting to create your Shopify store, right, is to add products. So to add a product, go to the left here and select products. So you should be seeing what I'm seeing here, right, is where you'll be able to add products or import products if, let's say, you had another e-commerce store and you're moving it to Shopify. Or you can also discover products to sell. So for this video, we're just gonna go ahead and add our very first product. So let's go ahead and select add product. All right, from here, we're gonna just add a single product. We're gonna call this men's stainless steel watch. We're gonna just use Sidekick. So this is Shopify's AI tool that you can use to help you create descriptions, help with creating images as well, and much more. So we're gonna start generating. And so there we go. Of course, if this was a real Shopify store I was creating, I would probably make sure I review this before saving it. Next, we're gonna go ahead and upload our images of our product. So if you have new images, just click upload new. I'm pretty sure I uploaded mine already, so I'm just gonna select existing, and there it is. We're gonna just add this one right here, and we have 2 images right there. Now we're gonna add the price to our very first product here. So since I'm going for this elegant modern look, I'm gonna just put $500. And then you also have the option to add compare a price. So what this is just like the sale, where it will show, let's say it used to be $800, right? It will scratch this 800 and put for sale, right? But of course, we don't want to do that because this is an elegant piece. We're gonna just leave it at 500. From here, you want to just make sure you input the correct inventory count. So we're gonna just put 10 for now. And then we're gonna do shipping here, right? So you can set up, make sure you have your shipping set up properly, just because you want to make sure your customer is charged correctly, right? So enter the correct product weight of the product and the packaging that you'll be shipping the product in as well. Now, let's say if you're selling t-shirts or other clothing options or products that have different options or variants, then you might want to set up your variants. So if I was selling, if my watch was customizable, right, I might do a case material, right, or case colors as well, right? But because I'm not, I'm just gonna leave it as is. And from here, you can just customize your search engine listing. So this is how it will look like when people are searching for it on Google, let's say, right? So for now, this looks pretty good, right? And we're gonna go ahead and just click save. All right, so we added our very first product to our Shopify store. So one of the next things you will need to do, of course, is to customize your online store, which is probably one of the more fun things to do when you're first setting up your store. So to do that, you're going to go on the left here under sales channel. You want to select online store. All right, so this is how it will look like when you're first setting up your store, right? This is what I call let's say the theme page. So here's where you'll be able to manage all of your things in regards to your Shopify store. So here we have the horizon. This is the default theme that Shopify provides you when you're first starting out your Shopify store. Now, if you, for some reason, you maybe want to use a different theme, right, you're in luck. Shopify provides you a few different theme options. So first off, you have the generate custom storefront. So this will use AI to generate a theme for you, right? Now, I'm not a too fan of the design that the AI produces. So what I like to do is just go to the theme store itself. So you could go by clicking visit theme store, and here you'll be able to see and review free and paid themes, right? So right now we're looking at the paid themes, right? And so there's a ton of them. So this is a great investment if you're thinking about, really starting your own Shopify store and you just like one of the themes here as well. Now for this video, I'm going to just choose free, of course, and there's a ton of free themes as well. And one of the benefits is that you'll be able to be able to look at the themes before downloading it. And that goes along with the paid as well, right? So if I use the paid, let's say I was, wanted to see how the shade will work, I could go ahead and click view demo, and it will automatically switch to demo mode, which will allow me to just review the theme itself and just see how it feels and if this is a theme that I might want to use in my own personal Shopify store, right? So you could just, click around, just see how everything interacts as well. And if you're a fan, then you could go ahead and, of course, download the theme to your Shopify store. All right, so for this one, we're just gonna stay with Horizon, right? So to edit the theme, right, you just wanna go ahead and select Edit Theme. So this is the theme editor. So here's where you'll be able to make all the changes to your Shopify store. Now it does look a little bit scary, but it's actually very easy to navigate within the theme editor. So if you noticed, right, where my mouse is hovering, right, there is highlighted by a light blue box. So that's the section where you'll be able to edit the theme, right? So let's say I wanted to make changes to the hero image, right? I could click hero, and on the right here you'll be able to see that I'm able to customize a lot more things, right? So I could go ahead and select image and add an image, right, to the header image of the store, right? If I wanted to customize the header of the menu section, right, I can maybe want to change it to the center of the menu, right? And then like maybe the logo on the right or the center as well, right? But we're gonna leave it to the left because it looks a lot more better there, right? So there's a lot of customization changes that you can do within your Shopify theme editor when you're first starting out. Now we're gonna go ahead and make some changes here. So we're gonna just add section to template, and just, when you add section template, you could add custom sections to your Shopify store. So we're gonna do product hotspots. We're gonna remove this section by clicking and just click the garbage can icon, and we're just gonna have fun here. Right there, we're gonna add this, select our product, delete this one. There we go. Right. Shop the watch. Okay. Very easy to do, right? And then always when you're done making changes, make sure you just click save. All right. And so now if you noticed, right, we don't have a page that has a product page for our watch, right? We have an about us, frequently asked questions, and contact us. So the only way right now a customer will be able to, let's say, purchase this item, right, will be to like either click this item here, okay, right here, shop all, right, and then go through here, right, which is not a great experience, right? You want your customer to be able to maybe access the product itself directly. So to do that, we're going to add a page for our product. So we're going to leave the theme editor by clicking this icon on the exit here, and then under the online store option, you're going to see pages. You want to go ahead and add pages. So as you see here, right, oh no, we don't need to go through here because we could actually just go directly to content to add our product page. But the pages option here is where you'll be able to add custom pages, right? So here's where you'll be able to add pages, right, and like add frequently asked questions, contact us, about us, pages, etc., right? And then just make sure you just set the visibility to visible. So to add the pages now to the main menu, you want to go ahead to go to content, go to menus, and then from here, main menu. So we're going to add the product itself here. So we're going to just watch product. We're going to select the products, right? And then just go here, save. So now if we review our online store, right, we should see the watch store. We should see the watch. It's not going to refresh. Hasn't been added yet. Hasn't been added yet. Could just be a delay in Shopify itself. But this is how you'll be able to add a product on the main menu of a page, right? So once you're able to customize your online store and you're happy with the look and feel of your Shopify store that you just started, right? One of the next things you will need to do, of course, is set up Shopify payments. This will allow you to start accepting payments and start getting payouts as well from Shopify. So to do that, you want to go ahead and go to settings on the bottom left here. And once you're here, you're going to want to go ahead and select payments. So from here, you'll be able to set up Shopify payments. Now, if it's not supported in your region Shopify payments, you will need to use a different payment gateway to start accepting payouts from Shopify, right? So you'll be able to complete the setup, right? You verify your ID and then enter your bank account where you want Shopify to issue the payouts to your Shopify store, right? And then also Shopify provides additional payment providers. So if you want to connect your PayPal account and give your customers different options on ways that they could check out, then you'll be able to connect your PayPal account. And again, Shopify will just issue the payouts to your PayPal account if the customer checked out via PayPal. Right. So one of the other things you will need to edit, of course, is your shipping and delivery. So from here, you'll be able to customize your shipping delivery and add shipping rates to your shipping settings, right? So you want to make sure you have the correct shipping rates set up so that Shopify knows how much to actually charge your customer at checkout, right? So right now, since I only have the Canadian market set up, right, you can see that for free orders, right, 75 and up, right, they need to pay $75 and up, right? And once they pay $75 and up, right, so my watch, it's $500, so it's automatically free shipping for them, right? But as you can see here, let's say a customer in the US locates my store and they want to buy the watch. They won't be able to buy the watch just because I don't have the market of the United States set up properly. And so Shopify will show out of stock, right? So that's the only way that Shopify can stop customers from buying something because I don't have this set up correctly, right? So if I had it set up correctly, customers will be able to buy directly from my Shopify store. Now, one of the last things you will want to set up, right, is your domain, right, for your Shopify store that you just created. So you have a few things here that you can do when adding your custom domain. You could connect an existing domain, or you could buy a new domain from Shopify. A benefit from buying a new domain from Shopify, right, is that it does the connection automatically for you. So you don't have to worry about connecting the domain, like copying the DNS records from, let's say, Shopify to Hostinger or GoDaddy, right? And so, but also if you're looking to like save some money your first year, because you just started to create your Shopify store and you want to save some money, then you might want to use Hostinger, right? So with Hostinger, you could get like domain extensions, like starting with .com for like almost for free, pretty much the first year, right? Then it will renew for $20 a year after that, right? Or if you want to get like a domain ending with .store, you'll only pay like $1, right? Then it will renew for $55 a year, right? So I'll have the link for this in the description below, so you guys go check it out if you decide to buy a domain with Hostinger, right, to get the deal. All right, and so that's pretty much it on how to start your Shopify store, right? You will want to download few apps for your Shopify store when you're first starting out, and one of the apps that you will want to download is OmniSend, right? So OmniSend is an email marketing tool because you'll want to have this tool because you're generating so much traffic to your store, right? And if let's say a customer does not purchase the first time from your store, right, they like maybe check out, they add the item to the cart, but they don't fully check out, you'll be able to create automations inside of OmniSend, right, to send, an abandoned cart, right? So like this one right here, right? So if a customer, if the item is in the cart, right, wait a couple of minutes or hours, right, and send an email to remind the customer, hey, the item is on the cart, make sure you buy it, and then just send more emails until the customer finally buys, right? And so this is really important when you're first setting up because you're spending all this time and money and generating traffic, so your email marketing has to be spot on, right? And what I also like about OmniSend is that they have forms as well, right, all within the app. So if you want to provide, welcome discounts, right, you can do this within OmniSend as well, right? You'll be able to create custom, pop-ups, and you could do the visibility, right? And also scheduling, right? Targeting as well. So you have a lot of customization as well right here when it comes to, when you want to show this, right? This pop-up, right? Do you want to show this when somebody's about to leave your store, right? They're about to they're about to leave the store, right? This pops up. Or maybe you want to show this like 20 seconds after somebody arrives, right? Enter your email, they'll get 10% off sent to the code to use 10% off on their purchase, right? And so, yeah, I highly recommend you guys go check out OmniSend for your email marketing, because it will help you a lot when generating sales. Like, I remember setting up a Shopify email marketing campaign for a friend where I set up automations for them, and most of their sales were coming from the abandoned cart email, right? I'll send them like 10% off, and customers will be checking out, and I made a few extra my money from that as well, because I was helping out with that. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have all the apps I talked about in the description below, so you guys go check them out. And that's it for now. And if you guys have any questions, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.